We welcome you to today's news roundup for your daily dose of all the important news from the world of ocean transportation, logistics, ports, and commodities. Please find the link to all the featured news articles in the description of the video. Consider subscribing to receive notifications for the latest edition as soon as it is uploaded.
The Baltic Exchange's main sea freight index, tracking rates for ships ferrying dry bulk commodities, fell on Wednesday and registered its biggest monthly decline in more than 2 years on waning demand across vessels, led by Capesizes. The overall index, which factors in rates for Capesize, Panamax, Supramax shipping vessels, fell 52 points, or 5.1%, to 965 points, a more than 2-year low.
According to Fujairah oil industry's own data, oil product stockpiles at the UAE's port of Fujairah climbed for the first time in 3 weeks, led by an 11% jump in fuels used for shipping and power generation, in the week ended August 29. The port data provided exclusively to S&P Global Commodity Insights on August 31 showed that the total inventory was 21.972 million barrels as of August 29, up 0.8% from a week earlier after dropping 9.6% the previous 2 weeks. Inventories were 20.21% higher on the year. Stocks of heavy distillates and residues used as fuels for power generation and marine bunkers stood at 11.675 million barrels, climbing for the first time in 3 weeks and the highest in 2 weeks. Heavy distillates were 34.4% higher than a year earlier.
European energy outlook darkens as Nord Stream 1 shuts. All major markets including France, Germany, Italy and the UK showed dramatic increases over August and prices are set to continue climbing in the weeks ahead. Average August spot prices in Italy's market set a new record by breaking through the $500 per megawatt-hour barrier for the first time, climbing to an average of $547 over the month. According to Rystad data, other major gas consumers were also not far behind. France, $492 per megawatt-hour, Germany, $465, and UK, $438. There's no sign of any easing either. Last week, average prices in Italy, France and the UK were more than $600 per megawatt-hour. On Monday of this week, the spot price in France averaged $744.
Reuters reports, citing unnamed sources close to operations that BP plc's Whiting, Indiana refinery has restarted production after being idled last week due to an electrical fire. The 435,000 barrel per day refinery, the largest in the Midwest, caught fire last week, leading to the shutdown of several units and a declaration of emergency across 4 states. The fire impacted supplies of gasoline, diesel and jet fuel in the Midwest, with Indiana, Illinois, Michigan and Wisconsin obtaining some 25% of their fuel supply from this facility. The outage led to a temporary lifting of a summer restriction by the Environmental Protection Agency on fuel sales intended to head off larger shortages.
The container market may be softening, but long-term freight rates are still through the roof. A new report released Wednesday by ocean freight benchmarking company Zenita showed long-term ocean freight rates climbed again in August, rising 4.1% month-on-month to stand 121.2% higher than the same time last year. Zenita said this demonstrates that uneven demand and ongoing supply chain issues will help the world's leading carriers to another bumper year of profits despite recent softening in spot rates.
Thanks for watching as we wrap up this episode of OceanTrans News. Please consider subscribing to get notification of subsequent episodes as soon as they are uploaded.